So we are slowly coming to the last work that Olafur Eliasson has produced for Serralves Park, which is called the Curious Vortex. When I was talking about the other work, I mentioned that among the different disciplines that Olafur Eliasson is interested in, one is architecture. Mathematics, science, nature, and architecture. In a way, this curious vortex that I am right now at the center of brings together all these different dimensions. It's a vortex. This pavilion, this architectural pavilion, which in a way belongs to a long tradition of architectural follies that would start in 17th or 18th century. And the architectural follies are demonstration of architecture ability, at times without a specific function. Here, this pavilion is based on the movement of water. When you are brushing your teeth and you look down the sink, you see the water going down the drain. This is the vortex that you see here. This is a movement that has been analyzed by Olafur and his team to create this shape. So this architecture is based on the movement of water going down. You have to understand the complexity of it too. Every single pole that starts here, or start here, depends how you want to look at it, has an arm and a branch that ends up here. So everything is absolutely connected. And this simple movement of water that we take for granted when we look at water produce this architecture. The mathematics behind it produce this architecture. For me, what's interesting about it is that from a very simple fact, you create a form. From an equation, you create a form, and a complex form, which is again, like the other work, open to your interpretation. But for me, I see in this architecture, I see the arches of Gothic architecture, I see the arches of Muslim architecture, and I see a movement, and I'm not sure right now this movement of water that I'm in the center of is going up or is going down. And that for me is one of the richness of this work, that we are in front of an open form based on this analysis of very simple facts that surround us every day. So when I look at the Curious Vortex, I look at a frozen movement, a frozen moment, and I'm caught between this descending motion and ascending motion. Is that a good word, ascending, that it exists? This movement of going up or this movement of being pulled down. The movement of being pulled up or the movement of being pulled down. And at this moment, late March 2020, I think is exactly where the world is standing right now, in the middle of a curious vortex that we have never experienced before.